What's up, guys? Hockey TikToky is back with an all-new video. In today's episode of the podcast, it is American Thanksgiving, so I'm going to be doing a list of all 32 NHL teams and what they should be thankful for this American Thanksgiving. So let's get right into it, guys. Number one, the Anaheim Ducks. The Anaheim Ducks should be thankful for Lucas Dostal because I don't even understand how bad of a team this team would be without this guy this year. He's playing unbelievable, and yet they still sit near the bottom of the standings. So Anaheim Ducks are thankful for Lucas Dostal. The Boston Bruins are thankful that they actually play in the Atlantic Division, where it doesn't seem like Tampa Bay or Florida or Toronto seems to want to take control and really run away with this division this year. The Buffalo Sabres are thankful that they are currently the youngest average age team in the NHL, which means that they could be actually set up really nicely for the future. And maybe this is the year that they finally break that playoff drought. The Calgary Flames. The Calgary Flames are thankful for Dustin Wolf and Ryan Huska, the coach, who is really putting together a really great plan for this team this year. And probably most of all, Craig Conroy, the GM, who everyone seems to have plenty of confidence in his plan for the future. The Carolina Hurricanes are thankful that despite changes in their lineup or goaltending, they always seem to look like a Stanley Cup contender year after year. The Chicago Blackhawks are thankful for the fact that Connor Bedard finally broke his goal-scoring streak the other night against Dallas. The Colorado Avalanche are thankful that they have Nate McKinnon, Cale Makar, and Mikko Rantanen because they've actually combined for 97 points out of a total of 207 goals and assists for their entire team. The Columbus Blue Jackets are thankful for the play of Sean Monahan, who's actually having a resurgent career year, despite the fact that over the last little bit he's been dealing with surgeries and injuries, moving around from team to team, and of course the mental weight of having to deal with the loss of a good friend that was supposed to be there with him in Columbus this year. The Dallas Stars are thankful for their defensive core and their goaltending, which has been really great this year, and actually the last few years have been really good as well. The Detroit Red Wings, I don't know, maybe their arena is looking pretty good. The Edmonton Oilers are thankful that Leon Draisaitl actually decided to stay in Edmonton and sign a long-term extension instead of heading down to Texas or Florida or California for the foreseeable future. The Florida Panthers are thankful that they don't actually seem to be having that dreaded Stanley Cup hangover. The Los Angeles Kings are thankful that they have been winning most of their games all in regulation, which could be really invaluable down the line because one of the first tiebreakers when it comes to playoff seeding and playoff berths is wins in regulation. The Minnesota Wild are extremely thankful that their star player Kirill Kaprizov was only held out of one game when many feared he'd be injured for a long stretch this season. The Montreal Canadiens are thankful for Brad Treliving. He actually gave Montreal one of Calgary's first round picks to take Sean Monahan before leaving Calgary in a dumpster fire and going to Toronto to run their team. The Nashville Predators are thankful for the fact that the saying, "there's always next year," exists. The New Jersey Devils are thankful for finally getting a decent goaltender. The New York Islanders are thankful for the fact that no one would actually be surprised if somehow New York managed to slip into the playoffs at the very last minute once again, despite the fact that no one would be able to explain how they did it. The New York Rangers are thankful that when they decide to actually tear it down and go for a rebuild, it seems to actually work in New York Rangers. The Ottawa Senators are thankful that at least they're not as bad as Buffalo or Detroit when it comes to playoff droughts. The Philadelphia Flyers are thankful that they took a chance on drafting Matvei Mishkov when the rest of those other low drafting teams seem to be scared of taking a guy who might be going down to the KHL. The Pittsburgh Penguins are thankful for the past, winning Stanley Cups with Sidney Crosby and all the stuff they accomplished over the last couple of decades. The San Jose Sharks are thankful that some people are actually saying that Macklin Celebrini might be better than Connor Bedard. The Seattle Kraken are thankful that the gamble that they took by signing Joey Daccord actually looks like it's working out really well. So they're thankful that they went for that one. The St. Louis Blues are thankful that they finally got the coach that they were coveting before, and when Boston ended up firing him when they had a really bad start. The Tampa Bay Lightning are thankful that they are still relevant after a decade of dominance and losing their captain and letting him walk in free agency this past offseason. The Toronto Maple Leafs are too early to say because they can't decide anything until they actually win a round in the playoffs, what they're thankful for. The Utah Hockey Club is thankful that they are no longer associated with the ownership of the Arizona Coyotes and have anything to do with the Mullet Arena. The Vancouver Canucks are thankful that they haven't had as bad a start as Edmonton or the Colorado Avalanche. The Vegas Golden Knights are thankful that Mark Stone was looking unstoppable before he got injured, and now apparently he might be coming back right around playoff time again. The Washington Capitals are thankful for Alex Ovechkin and his 15 goals in 18 games. Russian machine never break. Russian machine gets stronger. Anyways, I hope that his injury is going to be short term. And then the Winnipeg Jets, they're thankful for literally everything, guys. They got the best defense, offense, power play, penalty kill. Everything is number one in Winnipeg right now. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.